So once we have added our functions, the next thing to do, of course, would be to subtract our functions. So we have similar notation. Again, our f of x will start with an x plus 2, and our g of x will start with a 3x. And we're going to take f minus g of x. So that simply means that I'm going to take f of x, and I'm going to subtract my g of x. So my f of x, I'm going to substitute that in. F of x is just x plus 2, so x plus 2. And then I'm going to subtract off my g of x. So my g of x is my 3x. And I tend to put parentheses around my items so that I can make sure that I take care of my negative signs and distribute them properly. This one's not so bad because I only have one term for my g of x. But say I had 2 or 3 terms, I would need to distribute that, which we'll get to in the next example. In this case, so for now, I just have my x plus 2 minus 3x. I can combine my like terms. I've got an x minus 3x, which is minus 2x, and plus 2. And so that would be my final answer, negative 2x plus 2. Looking at another example here, now we've got our g of x that's got more than one term, so it's going to get a little bit more complex. So I'm breaking this out. I've got my f of x, and I'm going to subtract my g of x. So I bring my f of x and I put it where the f of x is. So that is going to be 3x squared plus 7x. I bring down my subtraction sign, and I bring down my g of x, which is the 2x squared minus x minus 1. At this point, I want to distribute and remove my parentheses. So my 3x squared plus 7x, that can be just as it is, comes straight down. I don't have to do anything with my signs. But then with my next one, I have my negative sign, and I need to distribute it to all 3 terms. So I'm going to take the negative with the 2x squared, and then I take my negative times my negative x, which makes a positive x. And then I take my negative with my negative 1, which makes a positive 1. And once I've distributed my negative sign, then I am good to go and combine all my like terms. So I have a 3x squared minus 2x squared, which is just x squared. Then I have a plus 7x plus x, which would be plus 8x. And my last term back there is just the plus 1. And so now I've simplified it, and I have subtracted, and I finished the problem, and that would be my final answer would be the expression x squared plus 8x plus 1.